Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video. I haven't made one in a few days, but I'm back and yeah, I got some really interesting things to talk about today. Getting started. I've been on Nofap for a long time now. We're coming up to around 200 days. Absolutely killing it. I don't think about sex, porn, anything like that. It's not on the agenda for me, and I'm just enjoying, life and so on. The main thing I wanted to talk about today is actually something that's been happening to me recently, which I really don't know how to explain. So I'm going to try my best in this video. So like the past month, I've been suffering with some serious anxiety problems. Not month actually, I wouldn't say that. A couple of weeks, I'd say. I've been suffering with some serious anxiety problems where I get into a conversation and next thing you know, I feel like I literally just can't speak, and I find it very awkward, and I sort of have what I look. I mean, it happened to me not so long ago. I did make a video on it. I did mention it in a video, sorry. And what I think this is, I think I had somewhat what most people call a panic attack. Jesus Christ. So that's been a problem. I didn't really want to make a video too much about it because I don't really want to accept it as something that happens to me. That's the first time it ever happened, but it has happened. It's nearly happened again, twice, 3 times maybe. So it's quite odd. It's quite abnormal to me. I don't really know what's up with me, and I honestly think it's due to the fact that I'm just turning into such a different person, and there's some brain rewiring process going on, and I've noticed now how I'm actually engaging in these really deep conversations, really personal deep conversations with people that I would socially put quite high, if you know what I mean, and I feel like that's something completely new for someone like me, because when I think back to when I was in school and stuff like that, I always remember being the guy in the conversations that never really said that much, always listens to everyone else's points, never really says anything myself, and was very self-conscious and very awkward, and never really spoke about things. Also with my relationships with teachers and stuff, not relationships, but you know what I mean, how I talk to them and so on. That definitely wasn't that great when I was in school. I did have one teacher I got on really well with, but that was the only time. And to be honest, that's quite surprised me, because I feel like if I was to go back into school with what I have now with Nofap, I would have had 1,000 times better school time. But to be honest, that's fine. I mean, I'm happy to accept that. But the big thing I want to talk about is just the whole conversation thing. I get a feeling that I don't know. I honestly don't know, but it's so odd. I really just can't work out. I'm trying to be working out what's going on, but I personally think it might just be a fact of my whole life I've never even got this I've never even been socially with other people. I've never face to face spoke to people in a way that I am now. For example, I talk about more things. It's, when you have small talk and you just talk about the most average stuff, you talk about people's families, blah 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 blah, all this crap. But I really don't fucking know, right? I honestly don't know, and I'm trying to work it out. But I mean, I'm hoping this will pass, and this isn't gonna plague me. But I'm trusting the fact, I'm trusting in the process, and I'm just gonna stick with it and grind it out. I mean, why would I think of masturbating? I mean, when I look back at my videos, it doesn't. The way I felt then isn't really what I'm feeling right now, and I don't really know what is wrong with me. In a sense, I really don't. And this is the honest truth. I'm not going to stand here and say I feel great, I got confidence and all this shit, because I don't. Right now, I'm fucking anxious. No, so this is the thing. It's the only time I'm anxious is in these conversations. That's it. That's the only thing. Everything else, I'm fine. And I've noticed now that I have so many less anxieties than what I did before. And the thing about Nofap is you forget all your problems, and that's why a lot of people relapse. Like right now, I am in a decent place, but I really just don't know what is fucking going on. Honestly, I mean, if anyone experienced this whilst they're on Nofap this far in, then please let me know and talk to me. But as of now, I'm just trying to push myself and just fight through the horrible feeling of feeling like you're gonna die. I mean, I don't really know how to explain it. It's kind of like where you can't breathe properly. You start breathing like a retard, and you just get super nervous, and you kind of just like you choke on yourself, and your heart starts racing, and I mean that's kind of like what I'm experiencing, and I don't feel as though this is something that I'm gonna accept as like this is how I am, because that is not how I am, and that's not how I have been. So I'm 100% sure I'm gonna overcome this, but whatever it is, it's a problem. Now don't take this as like as a worry that this is gonna happen to you, because it might, but I don't know. I really don't. Maybe this might not even be associated with Nofap. I really don't know. Right now I'm just very trying to like work things out, but yeah, I mean, I'm going out more, I'm spending time with my mates, I'm doing what I want to do. Yeah, I don't know, I think I've adopted this lifestyle quite well now, and I'm just sort of really into the swing of things, and I think that's maybe what it is, because when I think about it, like, we'll use this as an example. I was with my cousin, and well, not my cousin, my cousin's boyfriend, and we've always, when I was beating off every day, it was a very awkward, sort of friendship, I guess you could say, or yeah, I knew him, and I was never that close with him. Never really spoke much about anything. If it was something, it would be very brief. It would be very brief. I'd say like a few words maybe, or I'd say, "Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about," blah blah blah, stuff like that. But only recently have we been like, I sit down at the table and we're just having like a deep conversation about literally random shit, and the thing is, this is the thing. Usually in conversations, you'll find in life that when you are jacking off, no one says that, but yeah, when you are doing that sort of stuff, when you're in a conversation, you'll be the one that's listening. But now it's turned into me actually being the one who speaks a lot more, and I think that might be something to do with it, because I'm coming out of that shell that I've always been in. I think maybe I'm just not quite ready. I really don't know. Again, like I'm saying, I just don't really know what is going on. But I'm sure we'll work it out. I'm sure we'll overcome it. And yeah, I mean, other than that, I just feel I haven't been sick. I've been healthy. I feel good. Definitely a lot more confidence when I walk about. Definitely still get people looking at me and stuff. I got more of a presence, and I feel like I'm opening up a little bit more to people. Quite honest. I don't like lying. I don't really do things, like I said. I don't really do things to sort of like make people like me and stuff. But at the same time, when I do that, I do it here and there. I'll be honest. But I do recognise it, and I do just sort of like think to myself, what am I doing? And just I feel like I carry myself more, and also I'm talking to more people as well. Like I feel like it's coming back, where you just feel like you can, at any given moment, you can just have a conversation with someone. Now this is what I'm talking about. This isn't quite what I'm talking about. This is different. This is kind of like small talk, where it's like you say something, and it's just random shit that everyone talks about, and it's not a big deal. The stuff that's causing the problem is like the deeper stuff, and I really it's not even deep. It's just more like, not deep as in like personal information that's really sad and I've kept hidden for years. It's more just stuff like things, just anything that's long in a conversation. That's the problem. But that's gonna wrap it up, because yeah. But yeah, like I said, thank you for everyone who's been watching these videos, and thank you for all the support as well. Everyone's been really nice and helpful. We get a few haters here and there, but who gives a shit? And yeah, that's it for now. Take it easy, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.